Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Mbappe.
Endrick really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking here to... He's had a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rudiger, gently done. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bellingham. He's cut it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Endrick really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty. Has a shot! That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a little off target. And that is out of play. And it's Escudero. Now here's the delivery. In comes the corner. They've played it short. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Escudero. Cross. Good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Endrick. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Escudero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rudiger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Escudero. Escudero. Referee has just said play on. Brahim Diaz, he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Tchouameni is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's in plenty of space here. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that detail.
Asensio gets good distance on it. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior, and a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. He's got to be in here! Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Bellingham, goes for a shot! And the first half is done, so it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is good strength. Shapes to shoot! It's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior. There's a probing ball. Mbappe. Proves too strong. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Calmly anticipates. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga tries looking up for options on the left. Brahim Diaz.
Endrick really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, such a clever touch. This physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Endrick is statistically the team's best finisher, according to all the data we receive. Mbappe! Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mbappe, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Escudero. Quality ball. And that's the end of that. It also... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. But there's going to be another change here. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vinicius Junior, now it's Bellingham, and reclaimed it in a trice. Brahim Diaz. Clearly not happy with that. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Haaland. Showing good feet. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And here's Rodrigo, out towards the flank. And it's Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's nice. That's a great chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he finish? It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. We're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham shifted upfield. Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And it's played forward. It's been slipped through.
In such a good position. This should be a game to remember rather than one to forget. That's what I'm expecting at least.
And already we're underway here. Mbappe, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Haaland, decent chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. A player of his quality is highly unlikely to miss that.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. João Neves. Beraldo. This physical challenge. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, shooting chance! attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Doué is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham getting this one clear. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Defending of the desperate variety. Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Valverde. Calmly anticipates. Here's Rodrigo! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Spread out to the left, played into space out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Haaland. That was a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. That was very necessary. Ball's gone out of play. Thinks about the shot. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Now who's going to be first to this? And that's a throw-in. Chance to shoot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Eder Militao. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. Vitinha shifted upfield. Alexander-Arnold. And they can counter here. Out to the left it goes. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Asensio can get it clear. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
time, surely!
Didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Brilliantly cut out. And he thumps it clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham tries a deft little ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cut it out. Oh, it's come loose. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Howson. Valverde. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Shot, surely! And again! Yes! And they are cruising away. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Beraldo. And here's Haaland. Mendes cuts it out. João Neves forwards and with intent. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele!
Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Doué shapes to shoot! Has another go! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! Kvaratskhelia, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, well measured. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Beraldo. Nuno Mendes. Beraldo. João Neves. João Neves, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Now, he's got space here. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. Out to the right. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani. Aim forwards. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Over to the left. And it's Mendes. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a nice ball. And it's been played through. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. And thrilling into the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, they could be caught out here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Dembele. Played out to the right. Hakimi played in. Too much distance on that. Mbappe, and it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Bullish header! He's got a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
João Neves. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has a look out. Real chance! Just about how many?
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Eder Militao. Bellingham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Haaland. Rodrigo. And the finish! Oh, terrific save. That'll be a throw-in. Eder Militao gets it clear. Lee Kang-in, and here's Kvaratskhelia! Could be danger here. Can he shoot? And he's there to get it away.
Doué really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance! Well, he caught that cure
but no end product.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Beraldo. Up towards the front line. Asensio cuts out the pass. It's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Now it's Endrick. Mendes with a fine tackle. Camavinga. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alaba. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lee Kang in, forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. Howson gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's neat. And it's Dembele. Goes for the shot!
Oh, denied at the last.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good offside that time. Paris Saint-Germain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. When the keeper has it. Camavinga. Vitinha makes the interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Dembele! And they've got rid. Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Alaba. Camavinga, and he's managed to get free. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. That has been cut short. Keeper's got good distance on that. And back to the keeper they go. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. Hakimi aim forwards. João Neves shifted upfield. Proves too strong. Vitinha. Here's a chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. Caresses it through, and here's the chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga! Oh, almost a sixth! Kvaratskhelia played out to the left flank. Knocks it out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga, gently done. Alaba. Quality ball. Zabarnyi is onto it in a flash. Zabarnyi. Great position here. Oh, nice touch. And the referee brings it to a close. So one big game to go. All eyes on the date with destiny. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Okay, interesting. Sergio Gomez. Decent progress down the left.
Even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's Zakarian. Sergio Gomez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zaharian. Oskarsson. And it's Munoz. Asensio can get it clear. Zakarian! Zakarian! Oh, that is very
close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's away! Haaland! It's a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he knew every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, he's just one shy of the leading goal scorer. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sucic, it's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oskarsson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. That is lovely. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice physical challenge. This interception, his positioning was spot on. He's big. There's the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius. And the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
This might spell danger. Oscarson. And it's Zakaria. Spread out to the left. Picks it up out wide. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sergio Gomez. Oh, well measured. And the shot's on here. Asensio. Bellingham. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played down the flank. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Muscular approach does pay off here. Zaharian. Moved on forwards. Zubeldia forwards and with intent. Eder Militao finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Half-time getting close now. Deftly away. Valverde. And they've got rid. Calmly anticipates. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, smashing header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Howson. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. The referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Goes for a shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Aramburu, and they win it back again. Can he latch on to this?
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Howson. And here's Haaland. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Valverde. Asensio. Alexander-Arnold, aim forwards, over to the left. Ball's gone out of play. Valverde. Cleared without complication. Referee's given a throw.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Howson. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
He has found the way. There's the shot! Has another goal! Oh, denied at the last.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
They've played it short. Mikel Oyarzabal. Mendes. Haaland. Oh, he's found, and the shot! Can he deliver? He can get that clear. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. Bellingham closing in on goal. Chance! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Become a case of men against boys. Oyarzabal. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gonzalo Guedes. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Munoz. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga, and it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Martin does really well to win the ball there. He can run onto that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Gonzalo Guedes.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rudiger. Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. And here's Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham with a definite fell there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. A real chance! Produces a cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Eder Militao. Rodrigo wins the duel this time. Zubeldia. Zubeldia shifted upfield. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. Here's Rodrigo. And a chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Valverde, unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Zubeldia. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's onto this. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a throw. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Camavinga, gently done. Bellingham knocks it out wide, laid back in. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Endrick. Valverde. Cut it out. Gonzalo Guedes. Mendes. Gonzalo Guedes. Out to the left it goes. Oh, easy pickings there. Howson. And it's played forward. And it's Camavinga. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Back into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. Mendes. Martin. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your final thoughts, Jim? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. You're feeling this for you, Jim.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
that gets things running. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of...
Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Llorente is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Simeone. Llorente was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played into space out wide. Mbappe! Oh, some tackle that. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's Simeone. He has found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a shot! And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for support. Can he deliver? In again. Howson tries to clear. Molina. Chance here to counter. Lobbed in behind. Mbappe. So who's he picking out? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. There will be a throw-in. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Barrios. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time to deliver. Simeone. There's the shot! Can he stop it going out? Do have a chance to counter here. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's got away. He's one-on-one. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Goulart in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! There it is! First blood drawn. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He is now just one behind the competition's top scorer. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Valverde wins the duel this time. Clearly not happy with that. Now who's going to be first to this? He's had a shot! Oh, that was a
Brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde shifted upfield. Asensio cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Simeone. Barrios. Pablo Barrios. Baina. Now it's Baina. And the shot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn this.
And the shot! Dispatched clinically! And they've got their lead back. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Referee's given a throw. And that's a goal kick. Jimenez. 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Llorente finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And the shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, super find. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And that's aimed into the middle. It's really well cleared. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And they can counter here. Played out to the right.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. And it's Llorente. Great work on the overlap. Galan has been caught there, it's a foul. Up he goes! Asensio gets rid without sophistication. Byner's cross, shot! There's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's in plenty of space here. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. And it's Galan. Byner looking to get on the end of this. Yeah, he's dealt with that well. Played out wide. Javi Galan. Now it's Byner. Produces a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Over to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Byner. Corner then. Byner goes short. It's a quick ball upfield. He's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Here comes the corner. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Point-blank header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
The referee brings the first half to a close.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Oh, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. They're already back up and running after half-time. Eder Militao aimed forwards. Llorente, and it's Griezmann. Out to the left it goes. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's there! Again, we are level! What a contest! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. Griezmann concedes a free kick for that. And he's
going to have his name taken.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jimenez getting this one clear. Valverde. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Baina. Llorente, gently done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. He is through here. Vinicius Junior. And the keeper has it. And it's Arda Güler.
It'll be a throw-in.
That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well read. The danger is averted. He's got to be in here! Okay.
Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment.
Galan gets over and intercepts. Simeone.
And the break is on.
Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Baina. Sörloth. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann! Yes, it's in!
And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to.
Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, what a climb! And the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's run loose here. He's through here. Final. That is good strength.
Lovely bit of skill.
Shoots!
Tried the volley, but no.
Marcos Llorente really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
And that has been cleared. Haaland. A heavy challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's the keeper's ball. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Baina. Baina plays with finesse. And a chance! played towards the front line. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Griezmann. Alex Molina. Cross goes in there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Sorloth. Oh, just skips past his... applies the finish!
Should have put that one away.
That reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
Vinicius Junior. Goulet, who has set up 2 goals.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice physical challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oblak on ball by the goalkeeper. Okay, gets across to intercept that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Haaland. Oh, that's a very... oh, shooting chance! And that could have brought them level.
Vinicius Junior, well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else...
climbs up big! And that could come back to haunt them. Longley. And then he's out of play. Vinicius Junior. It is now or never. Time is against them. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Haaland. Just a big chance! And he's found the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vinicius Junior. Good time, excellent interception. Oblak sends that a long way. There will be 4 extra minutes. Longley have it back and can go again. Jimenez. Longley, long ball looking to counter. Bellingham. And it's played forward, Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Let's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Oh, good ball! He thumps it clear. And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity. Welcome one and all to this grand occasion, preceded as it was by raised decibel levels, but now in almost reverential silence, silence which has descended on the stands in eager anticipation of what lies ahead. This is where they all wanted to be. This really is it. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
To expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and to end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't...
And the finish!
Asensio
Is there, and he can get that clear.
And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. And it's Alex.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Taken short. Looks a good cross. Marmoush. Chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Savinho looking to get on the end of this. Asensio. Asensio, gently done. Now it's Goulet.
Could move up a gear here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. Chance to deliver. And here's Marmoush! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Marmoush really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Goulet. Endrick. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe. Keeper has it. Kovacic, now he's got space here. Marmoush. And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Valverde. Goulet. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Gets his head on it!
Kovacic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Foden. Kovacic. Kovacic looking for a runner. Savinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Glory. That is a great kick out. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Savinho. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That has been knocked clear. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Goulet. Gets it away. Moved on forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception, well timed. And the counter is on. Now it's Savinho. He's got away. Ah, he's given it away. Decent chance! It's in! It's coming! It is coming! past the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Vardiol. It's Arda Güler. Oh, what a... And the shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. Savinho done delicately. Foden. Oh, that's neat. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Kovacic. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. He has found a way through. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Endrick. And he shoots. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Here's Marmoush. Danger averted for now.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Savinho. Oh, it's played into the area. In again. Tries a shot! Into the lead once more. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bernardo Silva. Strong running down that left flank. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Savinho plays it short. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Stones looking to run onto it. Punched away. Now it's Foden. Foden. Savinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marmoush! And that's caused a worry or two.
Marmoush certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Takes on the Ronald. Mbappe.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Goulet.
There's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's found a way through. A real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Stones. Rodri forwards and with intent. Foden, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's running through.
Ruben Dias, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Valverde. Always onto this. Lovely bit of skill. Now that's well seen too.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Oh, they could break here. Great ball if he can get there. Hendrick gets through on his... Great chance! They have hauled themselves right back into it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Sabinho's cross. Lunin claims it without any fuss. Arda Güler. Brilliantly cut out. Will be a throw-in. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Two changes being made right now. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Goulet.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
That's an excellent interception. It's good running with the ball. That looks a cracking ball. Haaland, plenty to aim. Chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that's a great chance for a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Alexander-Arnold, who's short. So it's going to be another corner. They've played it short. Now who's going to be first to this? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Another opportunity from a set piece they have here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And here's Goulet. Oh, smashing header! Mora shifted upfield, and they can counter here. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Arda Güler. Ah, now can they counter? Vinicius Junior. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Güler! And he has kept it out somehow.
Güler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's going to be another change here. Well, the referee's seen the ball and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Crunching tackle. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. So, what can they come up with here? So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. He is through here. Doku puts them all in. Asensio goes for a shot! Bernardo Silva. Towards the flank. Doku tries a cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Heavy responsibility, this to reach out and touch it.
does it with ice in his veins.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thinks about the shot. Might be taken.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vinicius Junior
Are looking to break at pace.
Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz. And it's Arda Güler. Now, where's he looking?
Oh, he's in!
Bellingham, Vinicius Junior.
And that has been clubbed away. Howson, and he's there to make the challenge. The final 5 minutes.
Alexander-Arnold.
Now it's Mbappe.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Alexander-Arnold.
Güler. Now it's Mbappe.
He's shifting, and the shot!
Oh, off the bar!
Cleared without complication.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now then, the ball's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Arda Güler.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has 2.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, red, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. Valverde.
Bellingham.
Real chance!
Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. It is the date in their history, the pinnacle of their existence, the greatest honour European football has to bestow. They are the champions. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.